So apparently, my car is somewhat more popular than a Viper that's sitting next to it. So already she's drawn a crowd. That's fun.
This, the Haltech, the 2JZ, the big honking turbo.
Yeah, it's a Haltech Elite 2500 is the specific one I got.
Now is that it? Is that an LT1?
No.
I was gonna say
no.
That's a Mark IV Supra 2JZ.
What the fuck is that?
The iconic Japanese car of the 90s, I guess you could say.
Yeah, it really is. It's grown in popularity over the years and the success and the potential it really has to make. I mean, now you can get
So it
a
is
mid-90s.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
it's
Shit, I thought something was wrong with your V8 when you said you were driving on 6
No, I was joking. I remember back in the day when I was a little kid, the third gens were the latest and the greatest. I used to love the IROC-Cs, man.
That was my favorite third gen.
Yeah, that's what got me into Camaros.
And my buddy had one.
Car right
had a 305, and I drove it. And it smoked his tires. It was fun to drive.
Yeah,
I had a good time.
I dreamed of an IROC-Z until I saw a GTA. Then it was all over.
Yeah,
I love the
GTAs too.
I love the interiors of the third gens too. Yeah. I just like the way the dash is laid out, the wide. It just looks really, really good. I like the color. Yeah. It's like that subdued, not shiny. I forget what it is. It's like a pearl.
Yeah, this is pearl also.
But it's not shiny though. You look at it. There's no reflection on it. It's like a satin.
It's matte. It's like
yeah,
a satin.
It's like a satin
it's a
pearl.
satin more than a matte.
Yeah, it's neat.
It is neat.
That's
I like the color.
Way deeper than my.
But in the sunlight, it was really cool.
Yeah. I just happened to see you rolling in. I went, oh, there he is.
My dude's car. That track.
Quite a big turnout.
I don't know if that's his track off the house. No, but double check the wires. Make sure you're good.
Well, this one's clean.
It is.
Super clean. Oh my god.
Wonder what the miles is on this thing. Alright, so this is a little silly, but I actually really think this is cool. Little tiny Volkswagen.
I doubt it. I would say top 10.
I think I have bicycle tires that may be larger than that.
That's cool.
That's really neat.
Slam. I'm gonna make it around.
That's really cool. Very clean.
Ooh, I like that blue one.
Check out this Mercedes, Sean. You like those things, don't you?
Well, I'm a particular fan of the SL 65, 55 AMGs, but you know what? I wouldn't say no to it.
I think those are fairly quick.
These are ridiculously trendy.
Yeah, they did make one.
Look at how far back the engine is.
No, that's crazy.
You could almost fit 2 engines under that hood if you
I want
stretched
to
it
know what the weight
forward.
distribution on this is, because that is behind the front tire.
Yeah,
Probably pretty good.
That is literally behind the front axle.
that's pretty neat.
Oh, wow.
It's really cool. That's so cool. Yes. And it's a Chevy, just like me. That's so cool.
A lot of C5s out.
Yeah?
I think we've
A lot of Corvettes.
I need to see something on the quarter panel on that C5 there. Okay, I saw the bullet hole sticker.
And the LS1?
One of the last times I was at ATCO, there was a guy with a C5Z with bullet hole stickers on the side.
Was he fast?
Well, I mean, this is back when they were stock and fairly new. This was like 2005.
Okay.
And I was talking to him about it. He had bought it for dirt cheap because the guy got a divorce and his wife took a drill and screwed holes in the bumper, so he used the bullet hole stickers over it.
Well, I guess that's one way to fix it.
So I saw the bullet hole sticker there and I thought, no way.
Huh. I know this is an SS, not a ZL1.
There's a ZL1 right next to it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I like the wheels on it.
Yeah, let's see. This looks good.
This gray one looks nice.
I don't know why it says 50 on the quarter.
I know this is a different year thing, the taillights between the two. I prefer those taillights better.
Yeah, I like those better.
But I love the ZL1s.
Have you talked to Kyle? That's like his. Yeah.
Kyle
McKenzie?
Kinsey. Who is he?
He had the silver formula. Shepherd's buddy.
Kyle has the one. Yeah. No, he loves his.
You have no how bad without it.
Took me a while to think of who that was.
Look at the
Oh, it's different.
Callaway.
Yeah, they don't.
You can upgrade any car. You can upgrade a Lambo on that game. In the Honda.
You know, because I got 2015.
Hey, there's another BMW. I mean Supra.
So yeah, I have not seen it. Just because this one was
It's solid Z4. I mean,
I know.
the only place I've ever seen another one actually.
It's still kind of neat though.
Actually, I saw one years ago in Detroit. The R8 is there. I was in college.
Man, I bet there's more C5s here than anything else.
Now that you mention it, it's like I see them.
I see them everywhere. It's an old school Beamer. Old Cuda Coupe.
Here's the real Hemi.
check that out.
That's
Man. He's got the red line tires on it.
That's cool. I love car things.
And now I own the modern version of both.
Yeah, that's true.
In real life.
I see the inside of the truck, but it's neat. I like the way they did the inside of that. Made it kind of look old, vintagey with the metal.
Look at the paint. The paint's actually a really nice faux petite. It's a wrap.
It's
That's
cool.
got to be a wrap.
You think it's a wrap? No, it's an actual paint job.
No, that's paint.
Yeah, it's not. That's not a wrap.
That's a really nice faux patina.
It's just so cool.
I'd be so cramped to drive it.
You
one of these
would,
rat
but
rods.
man, it'd be neat.
It would be fun.
Do you want looks driving down the road? This is how you get looks driving down the
Once you get in
road.
it, it might not be so cramped. I've never been in one.
I have, and they're different because you're on like a bench. It just feels
Right.
weird. It's not a lot of room. It's a different feeling.
That's what you,
This thing is just cool. Look at this.
One of my favorites.
Wow.
What's behind there?
this is cool.
It's just so neat.
Opens on the inside.
Wow. That's just crazy. Oh, that's nuts. That's so cool. Sounds good though.
No, it's a turbo.
What's that?
Caltech.
It doesn't just look pretty, it gets used too.
All right, so what's the motor that's in it?
It's a 2JZ out of a mid-90s Supra.
Okay.
So it's an inline 6-cylinder.
Clear.
Is that really what it is?
2JZ.
In a Camaro.
I bet it makes some fucking crazy power though.
That's actually pretty
I
dope.
bet it makes some badass power.
I was confused as fuck at what I was looking at.
I didn't know what it was.
That dude's got it. Where's he at?
It's me.
Guy, that one you.
It's me.
Is it you?
Yeah.
Can I hear it?
Yeah, you can hear it.
Yes.
You build it yourself?
I will say most of the work was my friend. I did have a bit of a hand in it here and there.
Is it a 2J?
Yeah.
Snoop moment. Yeah, you're looking north of 1,000.
Yeah.
That is sweet.
You're gonna be the only Camaro in America that I guarantee that.
To my knowledge, this is the very first LT1 year like this that's had the 2JZ swap in it. So I think I am the first there. Thanks, dude.
Oh yeah. And I went to our house down the street here and switched cars. That's what I'm saying, dude.
That's the best reaction yet.
Turbo on there. God damn.
That's the best reaction yet.
That's a 6-cylinder, man. What kind of, I can't even remember the name you said it was.
It's a 2JZ.
2J. What the hell? He's still,
That motor's bigger than it. Yeah, I was gonna say the whole motor's bigger than my car. Yeah, right.
the turbo's bigger than my car.
The turbo, yeah, seriously. Yeah, I know. Yeah, exactly. As I said, yeah, there's another, I don't know, somebody, this guy right here, like the biggest turbos I've seen in cars.
The little Trans Am right there?
That Trans Am? Yeah.
Ooh, I'm about to take a look
Oh,
at
yeah,
it.
that Trans Am is
They get a lot bigger than that. There gets a point though, it's like so much lag that you got to make
So that's what we were talking about.
6,000
like, what's the
RPM
lag
before it
on
starts
that?
coming in.
Okay, that's what we were talking about. The lag, lag on
Now,
that.
I don't know his setup, but I had a V8 with a 94mm turbo in it earlier, and it did really good because the stroker motor had plenty of low-end torque to get it in its range, and you really didn't notice it so bad. But on something smaller like this, it would take a bit of time to
That's what we.
spool out.
That's what we were. That's what we.
In fact, most of the competitive guys with this stuff will honestly hit it with like a 50 shot of nitrous just to get it right in its range.
Okay.
So you can do that too.
Okay.
But yeah, there's, I mean, something to consider when you're going that big. You're going to make more power, but how long is it going to lag to get in
That's
there?
what we were wondering about that. Yeah, like the wheel's still spinning at, you know what point, you know, when you stop it and the wheel's still.
This one was a pretty good in between the road. It's not like the giant ones that some guys put in here, but it's not a little one either. So it's got some lag, but it's got enough where the way it's geared, it should be all right in between shifts. It shouldn't be too laggy. I mean, I'll find out once it gets going, but it should be pretty good. Oh, that sounds so good.
You like the Hero 9? That's what I got.
So,
My first
hearing
GoPro.
things like that makes me question sometimes choices of going with a 6-cylinder, because that sounds amazing to me. It really does. There's something about a good choppy V8 that there's just nothing that can replace that. It just sounds so awesome. I guess it'll replace mine. I can't do that at idle, but when I spool, I guess it'll be like when it's cool for me.
Yes, whirly train noises always work.
Yes. So that was pretty fun doing first car show with the Camaro. That was a good time. I think it was received pretty well. I think a lot of people had some pretty interesting facial expressions and surprises when they were looking under the hood. So that was fun. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.